What's up, collectors? P Rockzilla here, and today we're gonna be taking a look at a special piece for my collection. This is the Enterbay NBA Real Masterpiece Michael Jordan Away 6 scale final edition 2-pack. Yeah, it's a mouthful right there. So this is basically, supposedly, this is Enterbay's last version or last figure of Michael Jordan they're gonna make. So I had to jump on that, knowing that this may be the last Michael Jordan figure they're gonna make, since I missed out on all the other ones, and I've seen the price do go up on these figures. And not a big Michael Jordan fan growing up. I used to hate Michael Jordan because he used to always beat my Lakers. But as I got older and fell in love with Kobe Bryant, I was able to basically admire Michael Jordan through Kobe Bryant's perspective. So I give Jordan, his respects. He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time in the NBA. So I had to jump on this figure and grab it to have my representation of Jordan to go along with my Kobe Bryant 2-pack I have on display. So anyways, let's get this review started. Dale. All right, as you can see, this is a big box. It's basically taking up the whole camera. So I may not be able to pick it up and rotate like I normally would for most of my reviews. So I'll just do my best. So you can see the Enterbay logo up there. This is the Upper Deck memorabilia logo, NBA logo. You have the Jordan Final Edition, the signature. I'm not 100% sure what the A means. Maybe true or hardcore Jordan fans can let me know in the comments. So if you go under it, this is one cool thing. So it looks like actual shoebox. Like if you buy Jordans, this is how the labels normally look when you have the Jordans. They have the version of the sneaker, the size, and everything there. Okay. Let's move this thing sideways. Here you can see the NBA logo. And move it around this way. Nothing in the bottom there, and then nothing on the other side. So if I flip this big boy over, you can read all the legal information here. And all the information up here in English and different languages. All right, so gonna figure out how I can get this big guy out of the box. So let's go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to open this box in my setup and show you everything inside. So it's gonna be a little difficult, but I'm pretty sure I can get it done. So you get a little bio thing right here of Jordan through his years. Starts off at 1985, his rookie year. Goes all the way down to 1998. That's cool, something good to read. Then you slide that over. I don't want this to really mess up my, let's see. All right, that's all right. All right. So once you open it, here's quick information of the display base. You get a little Enterbay information right here. After sale service, it says. And let me just do one more thing real quick. Sorry about that. All right. So then here we have his jersey. This is the away jersey. This is the one that he would wear in the younger version, the younger body and head sculpt. And this is the older version. You get his compression shorts. You get his compression shorts. And then you also get his socks, shin guards, or shin things. I forget what you call the elbow things, the compression elbow for the shin. And the elbow, you get the socks, the shorts. Sorry, I don't wear this stuff in real life, so I don't know the real names for them. All right, so then here you get his warm-up suit, which more likely I'm gonna have the younger version posed in. Chicago Bulls jersey. It says Chicago in the front. This is the old school one, so this one goes with the younger version. He was known, this is, I think, if I recall correctly, during the game and during the dunk contest. All right, and I forgot to show you guys. Let me show you guys the front of this jersey. I forgot to show you guys that. So this is the old school Bulls logo. There we go. I'm sorry, younger, older. As you can tell by the size of the shorts, this is when he was a rookie. He had those high shorts. Always showing that thigh action. And there you go. Let's get that out the way. And then when you move this out, I'm not sure what was there. I didn't find anything in there. I'm not sure if I was supposed to get like some kind of pamphlet or something. All right, so here you have the bodies. And let's get these out real quick. Actually, you know what? I'll wait till we have everything out. I'll do more detail in there. What you have there, but basically you have the two bodies. This is the younger version. This is the older version. You have the different hands. These hands have the magnet on them to hold the basketball. And you get the gold chain right here. So what we can do is move this out the way. I gotta set this up somewhere else real quick. All right, so let's get these guys out the way. Let's see what's under here in the bottom. All right, and here we have the bases. And they have that nice wood finish. It looks like the basketball court. And this one, Michael Jordan. This is when he was a rookie. And then this is the one that comes with him when he's older version, the last shot. Michael Jordan, you got the bases there. Let's get there. You got the two basketballs. You get the bendable poles for the base. Then you get the clamps for the base. And let's see if there's anything under here. Nope, that's it for under there. So let's go ahead and put this back in real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and get the sneakers out. So let's go ahead and move this up real quick. All right, so the sneakers are actually in this compartment here in the bottom. So you gotta, there's like a string there, you gotta pull the string. This is cool, it's like an actual dresser, like a drawer for a dresser. I'm definitely keeping this box. This is not a box I'm gonna get rid of once I get rid of the figure. Or display the figure, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get rid of the figure. All right, so it actually has all the Jordans 1 through 14, the home versions. I thought they were away versions, but it's the home versions of the Jordans. So when you move this, slide out the way, there you go. You get all 14, the first 14 Jordans. This was one of the main reasons I bought this figure. I used to wear Jordans when I was younger, not much anymore. And I know sneakerheads will love this. I figure, you know, I'm not a sneakerhead. I could have a 6-scale version of a sneakerhead display. Which reminds me, one reason I was waiting a little bit longer on this review was because I actually had to buy a different piece for this review that was brought to my attention by Optical 20 when I was on stream with him. And I had to buy this right here. So basically it's a sneaker case. So it's a 6-scale sneaker case. I got to put it together. So I'll put it together towards the end of the review when I do my final pose. And basically I'll be able to display all 14, well, 12 minus the 2 that he'll be wearing, on one on each figure. I'll be able to display all 12 sneakers in the background when I have them displayed. Thanks, Optical. All right, so basically I'm gonna go ahead and get all these accessories out, get the figures laid out, and we're gonna take a look at the accessories and the actual figures. All right, so here I have them displayed with all the accessories except for the sneakers. As you can see, there's a lot of things in this package and I can barely fit them on screen. So I'm gonna do a separate details on the sneakers. I'll do that when I actually have the sneaker cases displayed, put together. I'll show the sneakers in that part. So in this part, I'm just gonna go over the figures and the accessories like the hands and the basketball. All right, so here's a younger Jordan. Look at that face sculpt. That was just like him. The haircut and everything. This is before he became bald pretty quickly. I like that face sculpt. And then this is basically the body without the clothes on. Oh wait, I forgot the clothes. Oh, there's more things I gotta show. All right, I did show that already, so I want to put, I'll just have the clothes on the figure. So let's go over the articulation on this guy. Now I gotta be careful because when I got my Kobe Bryant 2-pack, some of the joints were very tight, and I ran into an issue where I was afraid they were going to break, so I didn't want to just bend them more, so I had to return it. So as you can see, I think I can get the arms further up, but there's some restriction there, so I'll try that off camera. And then the elbows, you don't get that full 90. You don't get the double joint elbows, but they bend pretty good. You can get pretty good pulls with this. You do get some swivel. And then the arms do go 360. This one, see, this one's a little bit tight. There we go. Seems weird. Some sound like they have ratchet, but some don't. All right, same thing. See some of the paint come off there. All right, so then you can get rotation at the waist. This is like a soft plastic. If anybody has any 3-0 figures, it kind of feels like the 3-0 seamless skin bodies. All right, then you get rotation down here too. Some rotation at the waist on here. All right, could do the split. The legs go up about that much. They go back about this much. So you do get double jointed knees. As you can see, they can articulate and bend pretty good. I like the way they kind of, I mean, it looks like it's an extended kneecap, but they hide it pretty good. Right. And let's do it can go back about that much. You guys, good ab crunch. Okay, looks like he's about to dive into a pool. All right. So that's the younger Jordan. Once again, here's the face sculpt. Excellent. Good job, Enterbay. And he comes with the open hands. Right. Now let's look at the older Jordan. This was towards the end of his career. I like the head veins there. It's good detail right there. Because everybody knows when he was playing and he did get amped or pumped about something, and the veins came out. You knew when those veins were out, he's like, oh man, he's about to score like 80 points. And that's what got me upset about this guy. Oh, there goes the head. The heads come off pretty easy. So I just gotta make sure I put that back. You can see, I was trying to see, there you go, look at the mouth, the detail. All right, let's put that head back on. All right, so same body, a little bit, I think, let me see, there's a little bit more muscular. No, same, well, yeah. Look at the chest. This chest is a little more defined, a little bit more muscular. So I guess it is different bodies. Yeah, it is. The waist is different too. That head keeps falling off. Might be an issue. I'm gonna try to pop that in better. There we go. All right. So shoulders. See, this is one. Oh, there we go. So I guess you could get the shoulders higher. The other one's got to work the joints a little bit more. And there's that head. Oh, and the hand falls off. What the heck is going on here? All right. I'll probably have to glue that back in. I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen. I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, wait. Look at my luck. So it's like if that was glued on or there was a peg in there. Looks like it might be broken in there, but it doesn't bother me. Yeah. I mean, you have to put some. There we go. All right, whatever. Maybe I'll have to contact. I think they're sold out on this one, so I'll probably have to contact them, see if they got any spare ones to replace this with. But if not, I'll just figure something out. Sticky tack. All right, so he should have the same articulation as the other body. So you can do the T pose. You can still Put your hands up. All right. And then, so let's just see if the ab is still the same. Seems like this one, he can't get the same amount of ab crunch, but he is a little older, so get that old person back. All right, so like the legs can go this far up, but it's weird. It's funny, he's the older one, but then it seems like he can get the split done better than the younger version. All right, I see this doesn't sound like there's ratchets on there. This is like a smooth joint. So that's gonna go about that far, same as the other one. As you guys can see, you could get the ballerina pose. So this one doesn't have that bent other than that hand, the arm. Yep, I'll figure that out. I'll get that fixed, or I'll contact Big Bad Toysters where I got it from and see if they got it. I know they're sold out currently, so I'll see if they got any spare ones or if they could do something. These joints are tight right here. All right, so let's get that down and let's go over the hands real quick. So I'm not sure if the hands match particular figure or particular age. They all look the same. You can see the veins on there. And these are two magnetic hands that hold the basketball, which I like. I think the Kobe Bryant one only came in one magnetic hand. This one comes with at least 5, I think. This is another 2. I gotta see. I'm not sure if they're particular to a certain era, Jordan. And then these are more, these are 2 right hands. These are not magnetized. I guess these are more of like he's trying to push off or he's trying to shoot a jumper. Then you have the infamous 2 pointing hands. Same thing in both left hand. I'm sorry, right hand. This is when he's pointing at defenders or he's pointing at his teammates, telling them which way to go. And then you have another set of 2 open hands, but one is magnetized and the other one's not. So I got to look at the manual real quick to see if they explain that. And then you get the basketballs, which I'll show you how the magnet works. You got to find a particular spot on the basketball. There it goes. So once you do that, so this is how you could get them posed dunking or grabbing a rebound or just dribbling. And that happens with both basketballs. So just to show, there you go. Grips it good, doesn't come off. All right, then I already showed you guys the base real quick, but we'll go real quick. This is Chicago. This is the rookie version. And this is the older version. And the clamps. These are self-adjusting. All right, so what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and get the clothes, the jerseys on, and I'll show that real quick. And then from there, we'll do the sneakers. All right, so now I got them all set up with their uniform on and their accessories. So we'll just take a quick look at them one more time with the accessories on, with their uniform. So I had to take a look, picture online real quick just to remember how Jordan had his wrap around his knee. I wasn't sure if it was going over his shin or his knee. So there you go. So he does have, this one has the shorter shorts, no under compression shorts under there. I just want to show real quick how he looks with the uniform on. Quick detail of the uniform. Now you can see from the uniform, it does actually feel and look like jerseys. Yeah, you have the nip pieces in there. And he has, of course, this Jordan wore the high socks. This is how it looks before you put the shoes on. I didn't want to put the shoes on yet because I didn't get to display the shoes just yet. So once I get the shoes on out and displayed, I'll decide which one I'm going to put them on. All right, here goes the back of the jersey. The Bulls logo again. All right, let's look at the older Jordan. So this is the newer jersey before he retired. He had the same thing, but this time it moved up to his elbow. And it kind of went reverse. And then this ended up going down more towards the shin, instead of covering his knee. These shorts are a little bit longer, and he has the compression shorts under there with the number 23. The shirt is a little bit looser. And the difference between the two, if you notice, shorter socks and the NBA logo. This is before NBA forced them to have the logo on most of their uniforms. Because look at even the rookie jersey. NBA logo here, no logo there. Right. This piece comes sold together, so it's not two separate pieces. And one thing to remember, before you put these figures, if you buy this and you're going to have them displayed, before you have them displayed, you want to go ahead and wash these uniforms and the pieces just to get the dye off there, because it could transfer over to the figure. All right. So finally, let's get the sneakers out, and then we'll get these guys in 2 quick poses and then a final decision. So here are all the sneakers as they come in the package. Now, one thing I noticed once I took it out, I didn't see this at first, but if you look under here, it actually has them. It's kind of like, like a box of chocolates where it has assortments, what's what. So this basically tells you what they are: Jordan 1 through 14 and the year they came out. I don't want to knock all those shoes out. Let's see if I can show us without spilling stuff. Oh, I hear one moving. Nope, don't want to do that. All right. Here are all the sneakers 1 through 14 laid out. I'm going to go through each one of them by order. Now, if I go out of order, please, sneakerheads, don't kill me. I'm going off what the diagram shows me. As like I said, I used to wear some of these sneakers, but not all of them. So let's look at the Jordan 1s. I do remember these when I was a kid. I didn't have these, but I do remember seeing people with these Jordans. I remember that logo right there. The shoelaces are hard plastic. They do move a little bit, so you gotta be careful with that. Let's say they could break easily. I'll just go ahead and rotate it around so everybody can get a good look at the sneakers. And if anybody who is a sneakerhead who's watching this, if you see any discrepancies in the accuracy of the sneaker, please let me know in the comments. All right, so that's the Jordan 1s. Let's move to the Jordan 2s. The Jordan 2s came a little washed out with my white background. These I don't remember. I never had a pair of these. Oh, I forgot to show the tread in the other one, so I'll go back to the tread. Now, one thing that's cool that I did notice that we'll see when we get back to some of the sneakers I saw that on is the air bubble. All right, so here's the Jordan 3s. This is a good one as an example of that. See that air bubble in there? These sneakers I remember having as a kid. Because one of the first sneakers I had that had the air bubble on the bottom. And the way they made this look, it looks like identical to an air bubble. The way they did it was they basically put like a transparent sole in there. Same thing with the shoelaces. All right, so those are the 3s. Here comes the 4s. I didn't have these, but I do remember seeing people with these pair of sneakers. Same thing with the air bubble on the bottom. You get the sole on the bottom. These are clean. I wonder if Fat Joe was here. Would he lick these? All right. The Jordan 5s. These I remember too. I didn't have these, but I remember because of this right here. Actually, I think I had these, but like the Spike Lee edition. I'm not sure if this is... No, it's not these. So it has the same thing too, the black and yellow one. You get the sole on the bottom. Oh, that's nice. The clear soles. I didn't see this one yet. I like the way they did that. That's just like the sneaker. That's cool. Again, I'm seeing these for the first time. I just took them out the package just now and lined them up. I didn't look at them at all. So these are the Jordan 6s. Same thing. I remember these, but I didn't have a pair of these. I thought they were a little too basic. See, I like that. A little sole on the bottom to see through. That's good attention to detail. And you still got the treads on there. That's good. I like that. All right. So the sixes. Let's go to the sevens. Halfway there, people. Halfway there. We got 14. We're on 7. 7 more to go. I'm just trying to give people as much detail as I can, because this is an expensive piece. I want to make sure people see everything to see if they can justify the purchase on their end. Hopefully, people who missed out can find it in aftermarket at a reasonable price. All right, so that's 5, 6, 7. Let's go to the 8s. These I don't remember at all. I would have remembered that funky design there. I don't remember that at all. This is when I started not too long into having the logo, the Jumpman logo. Actually the 3s had the Jumpman logo. Yeah, these are a little too plain for me too. Well, that's pretty nice in the bottom. Different colors. I wonder what this represented back then. All right. So those are 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go to the 9s. And these, I remember, these to me when I was a kid, they looked more like boots. I like how they kind of did that back then, the little pleather. They made it look just like that. Just the material, the way it feels, man. Like, it actually feels like the sneakers in a way. This to me was worth the purchase. Just to have all these sneakers. All right. Now let's go to the 10s. I don't remember these much. I'm intrigued with the tread in the bottom. I already see the red lines going through there. See, this one was a little too basic for me too. All right, oh look. Now I remember these. I remember some people, kids in school were talking about this feature down here on the bottom sneakers. Some people did not want to wear the sneakers because they didn't want all the text down here to get faded over time from wear and tear. That's nice. I like that. Look at Dunk Champ. That's a lot of stuff they include on there. I wonder if, let's see something. Let's see if they're the same thing. Yep. That's cool. All right, let's go to the 11s. Same thing through the patent leather. Yep. These were nice. Oh, you get the red clear. And you can see the Jumpman logo down there. Man, Enterbay does their sneakers good. These are the 12s. Like the Deadpool color. I do remember these sneakers too, because I was like, why is the Jumpman logo in the bottom and not on the actual sneaker? You get it right there into the back tongue, but when I was a kid, I was like, I wanted it over here somewhere. All right. And then let's go to the 13s. These I definitely remember, and I love the way they did this little hologram there. I think the actual sneakers had the 23 in them. I'm not sure. I don't see it in this. Let's pull on magnifying glasses out. Let's check it out. This sneaker's nice too. Oh yeah, see? Now you can see the Jumpman in that little bubble right there. A holographic bubble. These are nice. I like the treads on these. All right. And last but not least, let's go to the 14s. Here we go. The Ferrari sneakers. These, ooh, that's just kind of ugly. Sorry, sneakerheads, please. Like I said, don't get mad at me. It's just my opinion. These just looked a little different. The soles are nice on the bottom, nice and plain. All right. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get some of these sneakers on the figures, and I'll do a quick pose for a size off, and then we'll do one more pose for a final decision. All right, here they are posed up in a somewhat basic pose, just for a quick size comparison. Now these figures, they're 1/6 scale, but they do run a little bit bigger than most 6 scales, and I think they're a little bit above 12 inches. But we'll take a quick look at some other 6 scale figures. So let's go ahead and compare them with a Hot Toys Captain Rex. All right, and then as you can see, Captain Rex does look a little smaller compared to them. And then let's go ahead and bring in one more person. Let's bring in a 3-0 Tormund Giantsbane. Let's actually switch these guys around this way. As you can see, these are all 6 scale figures. But of course, the Enterbays do run a little bit bigger. Not sure because they're basketball players or it's just the way they run, but they are a little bit bigger compared to other 6 scale figures. It could be too is one issue I had it with one of my Kobe Bryant figures too, is the sneakers. The way they're designed is you have to put the peg in an angle and try to slide it into the sneaker, because the hole for the peg is in an angle instead of going straight down, which is a pain in the butt to get in there, because you can fit it in there, but you can't really put enough pressure to kind of push it all the way into the hole without in danger of breaking that peg. I was able to get it on the older Jordan fine, but the younger Jordan, I was not completely secured in that peg, so they are a little loose. I had to bounce them out a little bit. I'll mess around with that on my own later on. But yep, so here's a good size comparison. So let's just finally get a final pose and a final thoughts. All right, so here we got both figures posed and all the sneakers posed inside the little plastic containers I bought separately. So as you can see, they all stack up. Now, unfortunately, I thought it came with 15 pieces, but it only comes with 10. So you're gonna have an uneven number of stacks. So I figured it just looks better with the stack in the middle, the higher stack in the middle. But as you can see, the young Jordan, I tried to attempt to do the Jumpman dunk pose. Mess around more once I get in the display and I can see how much space I have in my display. And he's currently wearing the Jordans 1. And then the older Jordan is currently wearing the Jordan 13s. So basically I have all the other ones, 2 through 12 and 14 inside the glass or plastic displays. So these figures are awesome. I'm happy I picked this figure up. I know it was a little bit pricey of a pickup, and in the long run I think it's going to pay off, because these Enterbay figures tend to keep their value, even go up in value after they release. And knowing the fact that Michael Jordan is considered the GOAT and how many people love Jordan and the Jordan sneakers, I'm pretty sure this is going to go up in value too. But I didn't pick it up for the value. I picked it up for just the memories of Jordan before, you know, he retired and before Kobe passed away. So I needed a piece to go with my Kobe, and I wasn't a big fan of the Shaq figure that came out recently. So I figured, you know, I got a 2-pack Kobe, might as well get a 2-pack Jordan, since Kobe looked up to Jordan and Jordan tutored Kobe throughout his career. So I'm happy with this pickup. I definitely would recommend this pickup if you're on the fence on this pickup, and if you can afford to pick up, definitely get this 2-pack. The figures are amazing. The only issue I had was basically the shoes are a pain in the butt to get in, and the piece on my older Jordan's right arm. I mean, I probably can glue that piece back in so the arm doesn't keep falling out. And on the older Jordan, the head is a little bit tougher to keep on there. I noticed that it does leave a little stress marks on the throat of the rubber piece in the neck, because I try to push it in so much. But it does stay there, but if you move it around and try to articulate it, it does tend to kind of fall out sometimes. So you got to mess around with it a little bit more. But other than that, I love this pickup. I love the shoe rack, the optical point out for me. This is an excellent pickup, and it's gonna look beautiful when I have it displayed like this. I may have to pick up maybe a few more just to fit all the sneakers, the 2 leftover sneakers in there. And I don't know what to say. I'd definitely pick this up if you're a fan. If you're a Jordan fan, or if you were on the fence on this, if you can afford it, definitely pick it up, because in the long run, it's going to pay off, because you have the greatest basketball player in your display, and in the long run, the value will go up. All right, people, so I hope you enjoyed the review. I know it's a long one, but I had to do this because he does come with a lot of accessories, and I had to prove that it was worth the price point. At least for me, it was worth the price point. I mean, I would say maybe if it was like maybe $50 to $100 cheaper, it would have been perfect. But like I said, these pieces for Enterbay tend to keep their value and go up in value. So in the long run, it's going to pay off. I love the articulation on the figures, the jersey, the fabric they use feels like real jersey. The sneakers, the details in those sneakers are amazing. I don't think Kobe had a bunch of sneakers like this amount, or if so, they weren't that popular. So I doubt we'll get a Kobe sneaker pack. But I'm excited and happy with this purchase. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed the review, please hit that subscribe, like button, click the bell notification so you can get updates on my upcoming reviews. And as always, people, keep enjoying what you collect. Be safe and have a good one. Dale.
Tequila.